invited to approach our captain directly. He knows everything. To make this tour as pleasurable as possible, yes, the ship is called Waldshutingen, and it was constructed 1 year ago in North Rhine-Westphalia in northern Germany. It has got a length of 22.60 meters, which is about 70 feet, and it has got a width of 5.21 meters, which is about 17 feet. And fully loaded, we go down into the water 90 centimeter, which is about 300 feet, which is about which is about 3 feet. Yes, and now we are going upstream, and later on we will go downstream again. If you are a bird watcher, you have nice opportunities even to see a kingfisher. A kingfisher, I think.
How about flying fish?
But Waldshut, mostly from this century, and it is called the Quarter of the Musicians. Not because of the people living there, but because of the names of the streets, like Mozart Street and so on. And also the city, the water runs by itself to each end of the city. Forest, so they also has a low pH value. So-called leaf man who had fallen in love with grew up in the Black Forest in St. Mary. Have a look to the left side at
Ja, wir haben einen landwirtschaftlichen Betrieb.
This subject, this part, who is doing the work with the dairy farming. And she said, yeah, for sure, at the moment, as the young ones are gone, she and her husband are doing all the work in the stable. But usually those will be the husband and the son who work in the stable and work with the cows. And she and her daughter-in-law, like tradition, are responsible for the house.
Ja,
And the other part, what they have, and they have quite a few parts.
ja. Die Frauen noch mehr Zeit einbringen müssen, dass der Betriebszweig in Zukunft noch besser floriert.
In reality, it's like that. If you look at the situation on the farm, then you will find that the women have to work too much with the part of the farm. That means with the cows, or with the cows maybe in the stable. And I could even add, in the Black Forest there are areas where it's tradition that the women are only milking, and that they also clean the stable. Strange traditions, we don't know why. For a normal job, they go to another place to work, to have a better income, and still they have a farm, and who runs the farm? The wives and the children will have to run the farm. And the women, they are overburdened with the work, because then they have to do everything. Künstliche Besamung.
Ja, genau. Das macht aber Sohn. Unser Sohn.
And the son.
Betrieb, dass ich nicht kann auch ganz auf andere Betriebe.
As he's not a
Alter,
really appreciate. So we don't know. Okay, that's yeah. You've been here before. No, not so.
apple trees as we go up.
Those are parties from Eastern Germany. Die müssen ja bis to make sure that everybody knows where Karlsplatz is, that is the city gates, what we still have. This is the so-called Swabian Gate, and on the other side towards the city there will be that painting with the man who...
This is in front of a fish shop. And this is in front of tavern. City Hall. Anybody home?
No. Plus a little brook. And on this plain, on this space, they thought of building their city. This temple? No. There, but we should see it closer. Behind, very much behind where you see the trees. That's where the amphitheater was. Amphitheater. And between there is a so-called septic. So the objects would...
That was really easy.
Well, let's be up here.
Can you speak?
With most probably...
No comment.
It's a weekend Sunday at the train station. But we're a friend.
Der Kanton, ja.
Basel Cathedral used to be the main cathedral of the bishop. The bishops died an act of faith, this Protestant thing, but also political. When the bishop...
This is a door from the 12th century. So you just lose a more angle.
I see.
Right, see the flag going across?
The flag is tied under the flag.
The line is tied to the
onto the
flag.
boat.
The bow.
Oh.
See it up there? It's up at the bow. Doesn't matter where.
Oh, at the bow. It doesn't look like it.
Well, it's a little off the bow. It's, see the opening? It looks like an opening there where these people are sitting.
Yeah.
It's just ahead of them.
Oh. Oh.
We don't have a current light.
This is that famous covered bridge.
Where's the
Mein Gott.
Power to Switzerland and Germany. It takes almost 2 years to rebuild a turbine. And
construction of the new machines, it was possible to install them, together with the generators, in the existing turbine pits. Nevertheless, considerable structural changes were called for.
This again, Steigstraße.
That's a mill.
Oh, that's the mill. Oh, of course. Oh, yes, of course, there's a wheel. Well, you might bid it on.
Nein, jemand kommt.
Ja, kommt da noch jemand?
Is that now or not?
Dann nicht. Gut. So it goes down to the lake.
Where's the start for that?
You just dropped them and they...
That was 25.
No, they're low.
The dungeon we
They didn't
kept.
drop them, huh?
25.
Hey, if they dropped them, they wouldn't have to worry about starving them.
That's the that's the whole hill.
But that beam there is about 30 feet above.
Prince Bishop, built in the 17th century. There's a Baroque Madonna of oak wood with 2 angels, and above are the coat of arms of all the owners of the castle.
Tell us how to get out of here.
nächste Landestelle. Für die Rückfahrten können Sie am Ende des Landeswegs an der großen Tafel sich erkundigen, wann die Schiffe.
This is exotic.
Beautiful.
Schloss Balthasar.
Boy black.
Way along there.
All both sides here.
Ich gehe dann mal hier durch. Ich warte
Ja,
mal.
genau. This is Lake what?
Bodensee,
Bodensee, otherwise known as
Lake Constance.
Lake Constance. And that's what the flowers represent here.
Kelvin floodlight.
Dahlia. This is Ella. Dahlia. Dahlia Ella. Now,
Jomanda.
Dahlia.
Eveline. Here's a whole group of
Eveline. Posada. Gorton Shaw. Being devoured by a bee.
Lane. Bell Lane.
Bell Lane. Sam Houston. Spartacus. Kenora Challenger. Osaka.
Schön so.
My Now Gold.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on.
Genau.
Anziehen! Du sollst mal herkommen!
There's Bee Heaven right there.
Only 31 cameras, huh?
Enough is enough.
Well, I got a beautiful picture of the falls. This is Freiburg.
University of Heidelberg.
He's going to make a second attempt at it.
Right alongside the cathedral here. Another show of flowers, flowers everywhere, flowers.
Yeah, 13 million.
Come out.
House with yellow bricks is the residence, and this other buildings belonged to the abbey.
Spanish embassy.
Geht. Ich würde sagen so, rechts. Impressions of the houses and buildings in Bad Godesberg. Dann können wir hier links und raus und rechts. Okay.
Und da oben am Fahrradschild.
The Romans took their stones from there, brought it across the Rhine to build Cologne and to build their buildings here in Bonn. They used soldiers or also German prisoners to do that. And the last eruption was in 8000 before Christ, and in this time these 7 mountains have arisen too. And they digged out a channel crossing. This was the origin of the 7 hills.
Ja, dann am Bundestag entlang hoch und dann so. On the left side, behind the trees, there's a Dutch elect controlled the Rhine, and the ships coming from south had to pay taxes at that place. for the ride to cross or to go on. The last goal on this way now is Beethovenhalle.
Wir fahren jetzt einfach da unten. Stop here in Poppelsdorf, so if you want to look here around, you will. Do you want to?
No, I want to take a picture of this.
Yes, you can do that. Yeah. It's a southern plant. It comes from. It's a bit difficult for me to explain in English.
We understand that. We do the same thing. We do the same thing.
More expensive, maybe better.
Spraying with the helicopter. And before, if there's something necessary, before spraying pistol, and if you can drive with the tractor, we have a special spraying machine behind the tractor. But on the slopes, we have to do it by hand. But we don't need the last spraying for this season. I did the 10th. Pardon?
Fungicide.
Yes.
For fungus.
Yes.
And not disease.
No. In the late summer, there's not so much danger. Right, overripe Riesling grapes. This had been made ferment again. This is a typical tube. We work with all three materials, with wood, with polyester fiberglass.
How large is the barrel of the drums?
How old? At the moment we have about 80 wine growers, which are living only by growing wine. But in 15, 20... Oh, nothing. You have to accept it, you know. You have to accept it.
Two places in which you can be contemplative. Contemplative is a right word. Place Kaffee am
Ja, bitte ganz lachen.
And guess what they're doing? Good ideas, take off.
Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? I hope they're waiting for us. Look that thing. Oh, are those strawberries?
To go shopping. They're hosts. They're enemies. They took their heads and put it in the wall of their houses. If they have an enemy, the enemy
You had your hand right over the front, and it's called In the Hell, H-E-L-L. See the devil and the pots and the flames.
Yep.
Many.
So many wedding parties are held here. Oh my.
Beginning of hell.
It's the beginning of hell. Then they will take the horses in to be reshoed.
Men weren't able to take care for peace in their houses. They brought their women to the pranger and put that to the pranger.
Is the service satisfactory, ladies?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Isn't that good food? I think the recipe is on one of those books. The recipe is on one of those books at the back where we're at.
Prost.
Back at you.
Azumval.
Yes.
Azumval, yeah.
Yes, I agree with you.
Turn around and say hi to Gus.
Hello, Thomas. Is that good? That's good?
This does Nick on beer.
Schnitzelbug song, you ready for the Schnitzelbug? You can start the Schnitzelbug song. That's, I don't know the words, I'll hum though. Ramon, thank you. Can we sing the Schnitzelbunk song afterwards? You never heard of Schnitzelbunk song? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, Pierre, he'll teach it to you. Right? I'll take care. Look good here.
99.
Brooch and the first chain with is alive after death.
477. Others, younger families in narrower places and sometimes more outside, and the women
It looked like they lifted mammoths.
It was a rich region for...
Pull that rock up and let it go.
Picture now.
That's making cheese and you walk to the top of the mountain. So there it is. There it is. Let's see the cheese.
Just a minute, gotta take the paper.
Come on, hurry up. I'm getting cold.
Well, that's what I was
Isn't that nice?
There is not. Entering the R-Valley.
Great. What
is for the railway. Inside the castle of Altenaar.
eine neue Straße.
Seit wann gibt's die? Seit wann gibt's die?
Kann erst ein Jahr sein.
Die kann ja nicht älter.
Guck mal, irgendwie. Ich habe die nötigen Dinge für den Zug, für die Fahrkarte gekauft, die habe ich hier drin. Einfach immer weiter.
So, everybody done?
On the outside you will get a little bit closer to it. But basically that's it. You can't really get close up. But that's of course what they tell you. Because the scientists have us to have a closer look at it. They were able to tell us that the bones really do belong to the skeletons of three different men. One of them was surprisingly young, and that's the one they used for the life of
There's some curtains on this one, not as colorful as the other boats.
Did you go?
I went.
If you travel over the Rhine, you have the Bavarians. Those are the free German tribes, still living 500 years on. Concerning the wood, it's a record.
Bunch of numbers.
They had to stop the
5 miles an hour, 50 miles a day. Good day to hang out the wash today. Where are we going to stop next?
I can't say those big words. Window.
Deutschland Konrad Adenauer war. Er fand hier auf dem Rundorfer Waldfriedhof auf der Left Bank. The most prominent citizen of Rundorf was the Federal Republic of Germany's first Chancellor, Konrad Adenauer.
That Harley? I don't think it's a Harley, but it might be a Harley. It's taking somebody off. Right. We just turned around and going to coffee shops as well, right?
Yeah. What time is it?
There's the Russian embassy. This is top of the head of the American flag at the top of the head of Morgan, where the bridge was. The buttresses are still here. There are the buttresses. There's one of our people. I told him I'd do. This is Marksburg Castle.
Mighty Nassau. Nassau used 30 years this, and the King of Prussia sold the castle to the German Castle Association. You can see the barrels with the wine inside there. And threw it out, and so they could
People would sleep sitting up in this, so they wouldn't destroy their hairdo, and also felt they could live longer. This is what the upstairs looks like?
Yes.
That's got the date building in it.
These are the four evangelists.
Who, were?
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
No, that's...
We'll have to tell these two.
Bikes inside the parking area in the train station in Boston.
The Green Party, the Ecologist Party, and Mrs. Tsech-Konduros from the Christian Democrats. The other members who will come later are Mrs. Bless of the Party of Democratic Socialism, the East German Party, and Mr. Schulz from the Social Democrats, representative of the Social Democratic Party. To repeat, this Bless from the Party for Democratic Socialism, the party which has its origin in East Germany. Thank you very much that you could come, and that you want to give us some how to. Okay.
Belly dances.
We may, with our hips, with our
intercession for what's to come tonight.
I don't know. Oh Lord, he's doing
This
it
is
again.
before the mess.
Before the belly dance.
This is before the mess of the... Oh, my.
Now look, when you do it, you can't help it. It runs in the family. You just, there's your outlet.
I have to take a picture before it all disappears.
Tooly Gooley comes out. Like Dick Van Doon.
Thank you.
He gets messed up. While you have something here. No, I'm not. You remember how they blackmailed us? on his act. Works out very well.
You want my picture?
Sure.
That's the way I comb my hair.
Do you have a joke or something you can give us?
No, I can't.
No?
I'm going to be a belly dancer tonight. No way.
We all are going to be highly entertained.
The little boys who did this, the little boy went home from church and he told his parents he was no, this was separate meat and it's an old
Now. Welcome aboard, Jan. I want to tell you that joke on Beethoven.
You'll enjoy that later too. It sounds like a fun game. Okay? So thank you very much.
So where this will take place.
It was very pleasant for me to work with you and that you made it so easy for me to start with Elderhostel. And I enjoyed it pretty well to work with you and to have fun with you. Thank you.
kicking me out.
Are they?
Paid my rent
You
for
didn't
next
pay
year.
your rent? Well, we'll have to do something about that. Okay, you threw your shower? Maybe you can do the belly dance with the towel. A lot of color in the woods here.
Oh, yes. And so she said, I brought
Hoedje van papier. Als dat hoedje 2, 3, 4, hoedje van papier. Ja, ja. Dat gaan wij leren.
Ja.
Hoedje van 1, 2, 3, 4, hoedje van papier. Jij kunt het ook of niet?
Ja.
Nou, wij zingen met z'n drieën, Holland.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, hoedje van 1, 2, 3, 4, hoedje van papier.
I don't hear you.
Als je dat niet past, zetten we het in de glazen kast. 1, 2, 3, 4.
De genade van onze Heer Jezus Christus, de liefde van God en de gemeenschap van hem dom welkom. Mijn excuses op de eerste plaats dat ik te laat was. Ik had een
Okay.
Hey, thank you. Hey.
I got you.
Well, this is how this is a rich Dutchman here from the Netherlands. It's your bug. This is Maria. She's got mud boots. Iris, I'm sorry. And she's got a backpack, and it's called Life Check. And Louis wiping off his umbrella.
Oh, they're private. They own that land in the polders.
Factory old trees. These trees are 8,000 years old. They were lying down and they stood them up on end, I guess, to preserve it longer. 8,000 years old. These are...
They went to the hill, the horses, but they haven't got enough to eat, so then we gave them...
This is what you call a sand pit stuff.
Otherwise they would be...
We have the University Hospital in Portland.
This is neat.
En die lampionnetjes die zijn nieuw, hè?
Here's the dredge they used to dredge out the sand to build up some of this area in here.
The stately living ship, the lively green and the decoration of the room is according to the taste and style of the well-to-do English middle class. His writing closet, he had his cabin and his bedroom. His writing closet, as the word says, there he kept his correspondence. It was also his ship's office. Here it's cabin. It's very, how do you say?
Elegant.
No, I didn't mean that. It's built like the form of the ship. So therefore you see the rudder shaft, the connection between the rudder.
Stayed before they took the ship over across to America. There's bicycle path alongside the bridge here.
He comes with coach. It is not a funeral, it's a wedding. And all the wedding guests, they follow on the bikes.
This is a wedding and wedding guests on bikes.
It is not, it's not the building there, it's not where the beer is brewed. And the royal princes and our queen, they visit him from time to time there. And they drink champagne. To the right of us is the main office of the Anglo-Dutch Shell Company, one of the Seven Sisters.
We'll let them someone died.
There, right? Oh, that's fine. That's real fine, yeah. Getting you in action.
Yeah.
That's in...
It's the real thing.
That's in kilograms, right? Not pounds.
It's 2 kilograms.
2 kilograms.
Le port de Rotterdam. Vous trouverez tout ce que vous...
Let's go! Let's go!
Comment c'est le portuaire?
These are military helicopter carriers and probably used for assault troops because they also carry trucks, tanks, and the rest you'll see in the backside.
100 years ago, the building with collections
Turn opens ramp drops. They can load trucks, tanks, all sorts of equipment.
Mast, eine touristische Sehenswürdigkeit, erbaut 1960. Der Euromast nous longeons à présent le parc Cabo, la tour et celle de l'Euromast de 100
These are carrying trucks.
en 1960 met de agglomeratie de Holland. Rotterdam heeft een oppervlakte van 300 vierkante kilometer, waaronder Einwohner und ist damit das größte städtische Bahnhof der Hafengelände ist.
Chinese looking place down there.
De jus de fruits et de produits surgelés. L'entrepôt jaune abrite des citernes pour le stockage.
Oh, this is a beautiful day.
Principalement du Brésil. Ende 1992 in Betrieb genommen wurde. Es hat ein Netzwerk. Wir fahren nun entlang Schiedam, ein historischer Ort, der älter ist als Rotterdam.
In 1967 for specialized general cargo. To your right is the shipyard of Niehaus and Bombenberg with floating docks. The dock is pumped full, the ship sails in. The dock is pumped empty, leaving the ship in dry dock.
Chaque bassin fonctionne comme une cale flottante que l'on remplit d'eau pour y faire rentrer le bateau. On le vide ensuite pour permettre les opérations d'entretien.
Another floating dock. Another ship and another floating dock. 15
minutes de oude in Rotterdam dik 400 containers behandeld. Dat wil zeggen 20 voetseenheden.
Containers.
Are steel cargo boxes of a standard size, 20 or 40 feet long, in which a wide variety of products can be transported, including 4 million containers, or 20-foot units, are handled annually in Rotterdam. In the year 2010, the port expects to handle 9 million units.
C'est en même des produits, des liquides aux marchandises réfrigérées. L'introduction des conteneurs
Tesco. So I can't take everything. It's a container.
Maintaining submarines. There is
Nur ein paar Tipps. Gemütlich etwas trinken im Auge Hafen, Keller für London, et de la salle d'approvisionnement du port de Rotterdam. Vous trouverez tous les atmosphères typiques des
Hello, hey, negative mark. Don't come on now. Don't goof around. This is serious business. Negative mark. This is sepia. You're in sepia now. Now you're in black and white. Now you're solarized. Wait a minute, you're solarized.
These are serious
You're looking for the pub?
That.
It has to do with
It works, it works, it really works. Oh boy, that's good.
Scrooge, where is Scrooge?
Oh, the Rhine, the Golden Lion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Leon,
knew that.
the Leon
That's why
Dog.
they call it Golden. In English, in 20 languages. The goblins were crying, Gabriel, Gabriel, Gabriel! You dig a grave on Christmas Eve, you have to be in the church! And then they took him under the ground, and he had an exhibition of pictures of the past and the present. And he disappeared, sitting on a horse over this little church, and disappeared. 7 years later, Mr. Dickens wrote on this plot the story of Christmas Carol and Mr. Scrooge and Mr. Sexton Gabriel. He was a slave of alcohol. Scrooge was a slave of money. So Mr. Scrooge comes from Bronkhorst.
This is the boy who blew up a bridge, cut the wires. Place just outside of the rooms that we were staying in.
Yeah. How you packed? After dinner.
Will you speak a few words to the audience, please?
Dutch, yeah.
Dutch.
Vele groeten uit Holland.
There you go.
From the Dutch people. Many greetings to America. All the best.
Still alive.
Especially Cinder.
Oh, that's from yeah. Cinder being Cindy. Cinderella. She, you know, she's all kinds of things for him. Go away, Gus.
Their education finally paid off, right?
Yes, exactly.
Do you want to make a speech? I can put that on tape too.
We're not going to sing. That would really
You're not going to sing? No jokes? No jokes? No jokes?
Sorry. So they had come over to the Netherlands, and they were trying to get reservations back, but they still have another week. They're going to Harlem. We thought of you guys.
Now, really? Heaven's sakes.
Going to Harlem.
That's
Not
fun.
in New York, but...
Yeah, right.
Harlem with the two ways, not one.
But they said they were just going back to the airport and sit and see what they could do.
Right.
My get through town okay, and find the buses okay, and the food okay.
Wonderful day. We went down an alley with bird aviary.
Hey, thanks for fixing us up.
Yeah.
Take care of another problem. How's needed?
They started a serious event. Is well, I told you about the evaluation. You get some papers to give your opinion about what happened over here. You see the day. Well, wait a minute. Well, okay. You see the day. You see what day it was at the 2nd of September. You see an A, an E, an M, or an A. That means was it good, was it fair, or was it poor?
definitely. Oh, good grief, there's that Gus again. He's at it again.
Gus lives
This
behind
boy,
that
He's
camera.
got another 2
Hey, but
hours
you know
yet.
what? You've got it all on. He's 2 more hours.
I like the roses, lower. I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the glowing hills, I like the twinkling stars when the sun goes down. And I said doobity 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 doo.
You know that song? And you can do it as a round. It goes, make new friends, but keep the old. One are silver and the other's gold. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. But keep the old. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold.
I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the glowing hills, I like the twinkling stars when the sun goes down. I like the roses, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the glowing hills, I like the twinkling stars when the sun goes down. And I said doobity 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 doobity. Nope. I like the roses, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the glowing hills, I like the roses, I like the glowing hills. I like the we do it in a, how do you call it?
Announcements. Yes?
Back in Tennessee, where your friendly neighbors smile and wave hello, it's a pleasure and a treat to meander down the street. That's why I want the whole wide world to know. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown. Because those dear hearts and gentle people will never ever let you down. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's where the weekend goes. I got a dream house I'll build there one day with picket fence and rambling roads. I feel so welcome each time that I return that my happy heart keeps bouncing up and down. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown.
Oh, he's a singer.
He does theater.
And Bernadette, and we thank you very much for this week in Holland. You treated us very nicely, worked very hard for us, and I'd like to present you with a card that people have signed. If you didn't get a chance to sign the card, I tried to make sure that everybody had from, well, all across America. That represents where we, come from, different places in America. So I'll give it to you, Johan, and you can pass it around. So Bernadette will take off the card. And also, I brought some little treats back from Vermont. You brought us to the Pannekuchen house, but we didn't stop there. You can have some of this with your Pannekuchen.
Dankjewel.
Yeah.
Dankjewel.
And Bernadette, also a specialty from Vermont. This is maple syrup. And you can have this on your French toast or on your pannekuchen.
So thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
you're
very much.
Or even with a spoon.
Or a waffle. Or pancake.
You can enjoy this.
Oh boy, eating words too.
Yes, like we did on our nice girl night.
And I want to
spend it with
I
the
had a
school.
great 3 weeks, so I wouldn't mind traveling with all of you again. I really wouldn't. So maybe I'll see you on another program somewhere, sometime. I don't know where I'm traveling next year, whether it's going to be Germany or Holland or France or where it's going to be next year. But I wouldn't mind bringing all of you with me again. Thank you.
He's a jolly fellow, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny. He's a jolly fellow, which nobody can
Week gevonden en Bernadette en Johan die zullen dat goed kunnen verstaan. Ik heb het een hele toffe week gevonden. Ik heb genoten van jullie allemaal, van jullie vriendelijkheid, van jullie collegialiteit. Het was perfect. And now I try to translate.
Better than my Dutch.
I would thank you all of you because for this week I have enjoyed all your companies and your enjoyment and your kindnesses, and for me it was a great experience to be with you. I hoped that it's all right. I hope you have a good voyage back in America, and I hope in the future we'll meet again. That's what I want to say. Thank you all.
We don't know all the words.
I want to speak.
Yes.
One of the very great joys of Elderhostel is meeting all of you people. Bernadette has been so helpful and so lovely. Theo, we've enjoyed talking to. Johan has been mother along with Andrea. They've taken such good care of us, and we've enjoyed talking to the Blanks. I've learned a lot about the farm. I didn't get those nuts out of the pecan tree. And Pierre has been so charming with his beautiful wife. Pierre lives in St. Augustine in Florida, near where we do, and he's very interested in water, and so are we. And
He also interested in wine, too.
And it's been very, we have gone before some of the people. We have joined a retirement community, and Kathleen and Ludwig have been looking into that, as well as Dorothy and Dave here. So I can't say enough about all these wonderful, wonderful people that we have so enjoyed being with. Hip hip! Hooray!
I learned you some songs.
No. Teach us some songs. We learn and
Yes, you
teach.
teach. Yeah, you teach. Yeah.
I teach. Yes, you did. And for the response, I thank you very much. And I have to say, not so many words, but I hope you can come good at home and you have a good healthy, and thank you for the very friends you are.
Turn around, I didn't hear it all.
The only thing I forgot to say, those of you who do not get up early and join us in the bar for coffee, you have really missed something.
Oh, for sure.
We have solved all the problems of the world in every morning. And that's what I'm going to miss.
7 o'clock in the bar.
Problem solved.
solved about getting the moon pies around.
Yes, we're going to get the moon pie delivered.
One little girl that's going to get 2 moon pies if I have to drive to California.
Dorothy speaks.
Okay, unfortunately, you all found out how old Dave and I are. But I want to say, if you want to keep young, keep going to Elderhostel. I've never walked so much in my life as I have the last few days. And I have sore leg muscles, but it's been worth it. And it's a great program, and I'm all for them.
Louis.
Dorothy, I think that really they found some...
Couple here.
57 years.
It's the same woman.
Everybody, it's great. It's very good. Eh?
Not in Dutch either.
No, it's it's only pictures, and there is telling what it means. Yeah, no, it is.
You can translate it.
Read English?
Okay.
Tells you what...
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure that you were here.
It's easier than
The idea behind the Elderhostel is a beautiful idea. We try to organize something of that in Holland, but it's not so easy. But the idea is beautiful. That you are together with people in, well, the same age, or for instance, the same age. You go to another country and visit people and talk to them. We try to do that in Holland also. It's very good. It's very good for you because you learn a lot about the country, but it's also very good for the people who are your hosts because we learn a lot of you. Really. Yes. The people who were here at Sunday evening, they were all very excited about everything they heard from you, but also they were excited about everything you asked them. It's so beautiful to get so much attention, so much questions about your country, the way you live, what you think, what you are doing. It's great. So it's a warm bath you gave all the Dutch people over here.
Good.
And that's a quality, I think, of American people. You're curious, but in a good way. You're interesting, in a warm way. You're charming. You're really charming. Yes. Well, really. They all notice over here. Well, they tell them just how you like things. You tell to people. You like people. Well, thank you very much. Or you, well, you tell what you think about things. And people, well, they say, well, don't talk about that or so. Don't be so. But you do. And everybody likes it. That's a very good quality of you, American people. We have more history. But you're something in your culture, well, that gives a lot to us. Well, you know, we're connected some way. We're connected to Holland and America. And that will always be, I think. So whenever you come to Europe, you're welcome again. Maybe we see each other sometime. Thank you very much.